Okay guys, I'm back again with some preview images for the next episode of Fiona and Cake, set to air on HBO Max on December 4th, and this episode is entitled The Wolves Who Wandered. By the way, I feel like I always forget to mention this, but if you click the link in the description and in the comment section, you can go to my Twitter/X and see these images for yourself. I'll post them there. And as always, we'll be talking about the images one by one in this video. Now that title for this episode, The Wolves Who Wandered, is pretty interesting, especially because when you look at some of these screenshots, you kind of get the sense that this episode is going to be heavily focused on Fionna and Fennel, which is really interesting because one, it looks like we're getting kind of a decompression episode after last week's craziness, and also we're diving deep into Fionna-Fennel connection. Obviously, if you didn't know this, Fennel is the gender bent version of Fern from Adventure Time, and we obviously seen throughout season 2 of Fionna and Cake that Fionna does not like Fennel very much. Then again, she doesn't know Fennel, so maybe this could be their coming together, getting to know each other episode. Like in this screenshot here, we see them standing together with these big bulging red eyes. I don't know exactly what they're staring at. Maybe they're being bewitched by something. Maybe DJ Flame has them in a trance. We know Fennel is DJ Flame's new, boo thing. And then obviously Fionna is DJ Flame's ex. And that could cause a lot of drama right there. Just having your ex with your current girlfriend in the same room. And look at Cake's face staring at them like, what's going on here? But it's interesting because they seem like they're being cordial with each other. And in this next image here, we see an up close screenshot of Fennel, and she really does look a lot like Fionna. And I know obviously Fern was supposed to be Finn, but plant version. So this is the joke here, is that she's literally Fionna, just different hair color. But it's even funny, you see the teeth, you see the face, it screams Fionna. And I hope she has a different personality though, because I think this show kind of really represented these characters in their own way. And a lot of the message of this show, Fionna and Cake, is giving these characters their own identity rather than just being the gender bent versions of Finn, or Kay being the gender bent version of Jake. Now this next image, we see Fionna kind of riled up. I'm not sure exactly what she's pissed about. Her and Cake are inside of the tomb that Fionna plans to host a party for the Sweet Spot, the fundraiser, the Abadir family tomb. So I'm assuming Fiona's frustrated because there's something going on with this whole fundraiser, like there's some type of mistake that's happening or something. Now this is when the images start getting really trippy, because this one, we see Fionna and Fennel walking the streets with like these monsters or these creatures. I don't know exactly what they are. They kind of look like ghosts, and that might connect to that image of Fionna and Fennel having the big red eyes, like maybe they're going through some type of crazy experience. The episode is called The Wolves Who Wandered, and I feel like that means something in terms of what the episode is going to represent. Wandering wolves, it's kind of a spiritual thing when you have like a wolf show up in your dreams. I believe spiritually it's supposed to symbolize, teamwork or a journey that needs to happen. So maybe this episode is literally these characters, Fionna and Fennel, getting to know each other and becoming friends maybe. Because I feel like their identity in terms of their relationship kind of all harkens back to DJ Flame, and I don't want it to be that way. I don't want them to be just, oh, that's DJ Flame's ex and Fennel is just DJ Flame's current girlfriend. That's not exactly that interesting. I want them to build up their own relationship and have their own character. And in this final image here, again, going back to the whole trippiness of some of these images, this one we have Fionna and Fennel walking some type of, I don't know what that is. They're in some type of weird area, but they're being followed around, or they're following this new character who I don't exactly recognize. I don't know who that is. If you know who that is, please leave in the comments, or if you have any idea who that possibly could be. I'm assuming that this character is maybe a god or a cosmic being. Spoilers for last episode, but if you guys remember, Cosmic Owl was seemingly killed, and I say that in quotations. I should make a theory video about that before the season's up, but anyway. So it seems like Cosmic Owl was killed last episode, and maybe this is Fionna having some type of nightmare from everything that she's witnessed and been through. But yeah, I don't recognize this character. I'm assuming it's this character that's going to take our characters, Fionna and Fennel, into this journey with the creatures and the spiritual awakening that they might be having. But yeah, that's my thoughts on those images. Of course, like I said in the beginning of the video, you can click the link to my Twitter/X and you can see the images for yourself. Remember to subscribe for more of these videos. I'll always keep you updated on what's going on in the Adventure Time world, the Fionna and Cake world, and also obviously Fionna and Cake episode reviews every week. We're getting to the end of the season, guys. Subscribe and leave your comments with your thoughts on these images. See you in the next video.